Hey family, I am now entering the Goodwill outlet. And it's a rainy day today, but we're going in. All right. All right, here we are inside the bins. You just have to go through this first set is mostly like general merchandise, and you see the regular pickers there that are going through the bins. See these folks at the other end, they are preparing for new bins to come out. Super cute, gorgeous, darling, little wall hanging. Love, love, love. You see the plushie there as well. And then there is a shoe. Look at that. A Clark shoe at that. Very, very nice. So there are all kinds of folks at the bins. On this one side of this bin is mostly general merchandise. On the other side, and I'm on the other side now, is clothing. And so there are bins and bins and bins of clothing, anything that you can name or you can see, but you have to kind of go through and dig to see what's there. So it might be pants, it might be dresses, it might be swimwear, it might be men's, and it may be women's clothing. Sorry about the camera angle there, y'all. Look at this cute little dress here in this blue. It is a size small. Some things I go through and just put in the basket. If you see it, you just kind of put it in the basket and then go back through the basket and take a look at what it is. Little black top, or it's actually a dress as well. It's a good brand. So it just depends. The bin is kind of like a mystery shopping kind of thing. That's a really cute sundress. I'm headed to the other side here because they also carry some linens. So you may be able to find some towels, some sheets, some curtains, some tablecloths, some material. This one, I think it had a couple of pillows in it, but there were also some clothes in there. So they periodically bring these bins out and everybody just comes through and they just dig through them. It might be winter, it may be summer items. It just depends. So when you go to the bins, you got to be prepared for whatever they may have. So you may be able to buy some winter things in summertime. You may be able to buy some spring things in fall time. So you just have to be prepared and kind of plan ahead. So here I am just kind of tossing about some things, looking at some sizes on some things as well to determine if they are good enough picks. Sometimes the clothing may be damaged. Sometimes it's in great condition. But these are the Goodwill bins, and they basically say they just put everything in a bin, and then you just have to make a determination. This is a pretty cute hoodie. But it's just like I said, it's all kinds of varieties of things. There are some adult things mixed in. There are some children things mixed in. I'm sorry, I'm not moving the camera around. But here is something that has the tag still on it. Little lacy piece. Super cute. So we just go from bin to bin, just tossing things as you go, tossing over things that you don't want to get to things that you really might want. And so everything from denim to knits to all kinds of brands can all be found at the bins. And there are regular folks there on a regular basis who are consistently going through the bins, and these bins get turned over once, twice, three times, maybe even 4 or 5 times a day. They will bring out these new bins for you to be able to look through, both on the general side, and then here is kind of where they kind of stage everything. So all those boxes they dump into these bins, and then they bring the bins out, sometimes 4, 6 at a time. Look, that's a cute little rug for somebody's little kitty bathroom, a little owl. Super cute. But again, you can find, and look, and there's a little jacket, a little kid's jacket, super cute. I just don't do children's clothing, but you can find all kinds of things at the bins. It just takes some time and some patience to go through and find what you may be looking for. And so if your thing is swimsuits, swimsuits might be there. If your thing is athletic wear is most likely there. If it's, vintage hoodies or vintage t-shirts, you just have to take a look. This was a pretty cute little swimsuit. Spreading it out here. I apologize about the camera angles because I was holding the camera as I was trying to kind of go through it. But good brands, great sizes. Look at this little tie-dye piece. And this is just a little tie-dye shirt, a one-sizer, 100% rayon. So again, it's just depending on what you are looking for. It had a little fray, so I didn't get it. But I love pieces like that. They're versatile, especially during the summertime when you want to have something like a swimsuit cover up. And so I like to bring those pieces to my audience so that they can see. But as you can see, as I'm kind of tumbling through, there's a rug again. There's some other tie-dye little pieces. And here they are. They're bringing out a new set of bins. And so they just roll some out and then they roll some more in. And there's always a group of people waiting and ready to look over what they have in each one of these bins. I'm not sure if we did again, I'm just kind of looking at the tags, but, I think we actually picked this one up. I think this was a piece that we actually picked up, and I think it's already been sold as well. But super cute. Again, you can find some real treasures in these bins. It's just a matter of taking some time. You may have to take a full day. There have been times where I have gone up to the bin area and stayed a couple of days just so that I could take a couple of days to go shopping. Look at that little Banana Republic tie-dye, almost like a little sweatshirt. Very nice. I'm sure I probably put that in the basket unless there was something damaged on it. And so see, the people are kind of gathering around as they see the new bins coming out. And I'm still looking through the ones I'm in. I don't rush right over. Sometimes I do, but most of the times I just kind of just take my time and go through the bins that are already out, because there's sometimes a lot of really nice treasures that are left behind. Look at them. They're going in. So once all the bins are put out, then they may yell shop, and then everybody just goes in and try to see if they can find what they've been looking for, their own little hidden treasure. But you see, I'm all the way across the room, taking care and minding my own business on the other side of the room. But it's just a good time. It's an adventure to see all the things that they have going on at the bins, and getting kind of like in the middle of all the things. So now we're outside. We've loaded our car, and I normally get about a full basket of things, some general merchandise, as well as a few other things. But I wanted to take a picture or do a video because this person was shopping with us too. Now they have 3 baskets, but that car is completely full. I wanted to find out how they were going to get all of the rest of that merchandise in that car, but I believe they were going to get it done. But they have 3 baskets of things, and they have things tied down to the roof of that thing. They said they're going to make it happen. So as we're pulling off, look what I see. All of these huge turkeys. All of these huge turkeys. And they're just like standing still as if you can't see them. I'm like, they're massive. There was like 8 of them as well. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.